Hey everyone, I'm Amy Savender, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the City of Waltsboro. I'm coming to you today to give you a few updates of things that are happening within the city. One of the first things I want to talk to you about is all 5 of our city parks have closed. However, the Great Swamp Sanctuary is still open. We ask that while you visit the Great Swamp Sanctuary that you continue to use good hygiene and proper social distancing. We also want to talk to you about the enactment of our senior hours at our local grocery stores, what our first responders are doing during this time, and how we want you to continue to support our local businesses that continue to support us. Bilo was one of the first grocery stores in our area to enact something called senior hours. The mayor worked very hard with the rest of our local grocers to ensure that senior hours and vulnerable adult hours were implemented at all of our local stores. You may see signs that look very similar to this, and it'll have the senior and vulnerable adult hours along with the participating grocery store sign label at the bottom. They can be found at all of the entryways. During this time, all of the city services are still functioning. That includes our water department, waste management, and also our first responders. Our first responders may respond to calls a little bit differently than normal. One of the things that you may notice if an officer responds to an emergency call is that they have things like protective gear on. Some of the protective gear they may be wearing are things like masks or gloves, and that's just so we can protect them so they can continue to serve you in the community. Most importantly, we would like to remind everyone to continue to support our local businesses and restaurants. They are the heart and soul of our town. We need them as much as they need us. Several businesses and restaurants offer curbside pickups and call-ahead ordering. To stay up to date to everything that's going on within the city, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or you can visit our website at waltsborosc.org to find out more.
Good afternoon. My name is Mark Akas. I'm the Assistant Administrator for the Town of Edisto Beach, here to provide an update on the status of town operations. In response to the COVID-19 virus, the town has declared a local state of emergency for up to 60 days beginning March 29, 2020. Town hall offices remain closed to the public as our staff operates virtually and on rotating shifts. Police, fire, and sanitation continue to operate normally, with the exception of yard trash collection being suspended. Please visit our virtual town hall at townofedistobeach.com to access all relevant links and directions on how to apply for building permits, business license, directions on paying parking and traffic tickets, water bills, and other financial information. Short and long-term rentals are no longer permitting any new check-ins through April 30th. Town police are operating a town checkpoint 24/7 with the following persons permitted to enter: residents and property owners with proof of residency or ownership, Edisto Island residents with proof of island residency, immediate family members accompanied by an owner, delivery persons, caretakers, essential business employees, and the media. Guest passes are not allowed. Town parks, playgrounds, and facilities remain closed. Please see Ordinance 2020-11 on our website for specific requirements to the permitted exceptions. Per the Governor's Executive Order 2020-16 issued on March 30th, all public beach access points and associated parking lots are closed to the public access for the duration of this state of emergency. Also listed on our website is additional helpful information as well as a link to Colleton County's coronavirus resource page, which has a large collection of helpful information and relevant links. Please stay safe and continue to practice social distancing. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Megan Utze with Colleton County Government. Currently, Colleton County has 5 cases of COVID-19 in the 29488 zip code. It's important to note that others in the community may have COVID-19 and they have not been tested yet. If you are older or vulnerable, stay home and away from people. Even if you are young and otherwise healthy, you are at risk and your activities can increase the risk to others. It is critical that you do your part to slow the spread of COVID-19 and flatten the curve. You can do this by staying home to halt the spread of the virus in the community. Avoid social gatherings, avoid discretionary travel, use drive-through services whenever possible. Practice good hygiene by washing your hands often, especially after touching frequently used items or surfaces. Avoid touching your face, sneeze or cough into your elbow or a tissue, and disinfect frequently, especially frequently touched surfaces. Colleton County residents are urged to follow the guidance of Governor McMaster and the CDC. This information can be found at colletoncounty.org/coronavirus. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Barry McCroy, Colleton County's Fire Rescue Chief. I'd like to provide a few updates as our community works through this national emergency dealing with the COVID-19 virus. It's important to note that this is a public health emergency and DHEC is the lead agency. We appreciate everyone's patience as we deal with the ever-changing procedures that affect our daily lives, but I'd like to point out that even with the cases increasing, the social distancing is still working. You have to kind of think of it as a bell curve. As many cases are happening at one time, it overwhelms available resources such as hospitals, doctors, nurses, ambulances. And by social distancing, you limit your exposure to the virus and you flatten out that curve. Fire rescue is still responding to emergency requests as we normally do, but we made some adjustments to protect the public and our staff. 911 dispatchers are asking some additional questions, and this does not delay the response of dispatching the units. When you call 911, you're talking to a call taker, and they're entering that information into a computer. They're asking you questions, but within about 30 seconds, they send that to a radio operator. The radio operator then dispatches the fire units, or to ambulances, or to police officers, while the call taker continues to ask you questions. After those units respond, then the radio dispatcher updates them on the information. So please be patient, please answer their questions. What you tell them dictates what the crews will be wearing as their personal protective gear, such as face masks or gowns, so it's very important that you answer the question. Family members are not allowed to accompany patients in the ambulances. The hospital is not allowing visitors or family members in the treatment areas, so there's no need to ride in the ambulance with the patient. The only exception is with a child or an incapable adult. We recommend that people write down their medical histories and their medications since family members are not allowed in the treatment areas. This will assist the caregiver. We're also asking patients who are able to meet the responding crews outside of the residence. Our Emergency Management Division is operating virtually to limit exposure of personnel, and we're meeting virtually with our community partners every morning so that we can stay informed and work to aid the community. All Emergency Operations Center phones are forwarded to the appropriate agencies so that we can have your questions answered. You can call 843-549-5632. Fire Rescue Headquarters is closed to the public, as are most county offices. However, our staff is working daily and can be contacted at 843-539-1960. We're operating at normal levels, and our volunteers and career staff stand ready to assist the community as the need arises. Again, we ask that everyone be patient, and we'll all get through this together.